our next caller, Anto, he, him in Italy, seems to have some evidence. It sounds like you have some really interesting videos for us today. What you got for us, Anto? And did I say that
Hi,
correctly?
hi guys. I'm very excited. It's the first time I call this show. I know this show from a couple of months.
We're glad to have you. We appreciate you calling. So what have you got for us? It says that you've got some cool videos or something.
And look, if I can, I don't know if this show, if I can link something on the live.
You won't be able to link it in the chat
Security.
most likely, and you won't be able to play it on air.
I
But
didn't
there's
know how to put those videos. So
there's a
let's
fan
start at
Facebook. Hang
the
on just a
beginning.
second, Anto. Hang on just a second. There's fan Facebook, fan run
Sorry.
Discords. Go hang out there. I think there are places that can be done. Just to answer that, but you've got this video. What does this video show?
No, I seen a video where it's exactly, it's not only one video. It's a bunch of videos of people flying that seems flying. I don't know. But the most important video that I can indicate to you, it's the one, a clip from a performance from a guy named Special Head. I don't know if you ever heard of him. And it's a performance on America's Got Talent.
Okay.
He stands. He claims to be a magician and that can levitate, and he stands on a wand. It does the trick of the wand, but it seems to do the trick of
so
the.
Real quick, hang on. Let me kind of interrupt just to clarify, just to make sure we're all on the same page. It sounds like what you're saying is you watched a human being levitate on a televised show with lots of money behind the scenes for things like stage and costumes and lighting. And the person that did this particular feat told people from the beginning, I can't actually do this, but I'm one of those groups of people who spend a really, really long time making it look like I can. And you're saying that is good evidence of the metaphysical? Are we on the same page?
Well, I define the metaphysical for things that we cannot reach with our senses, and can interact with the atoms, or maybe more, or maybe also with the subatomic particles.
Did you watch? You watched the video, right? You saw it with your eyes,
Yes,
part
I
of
watched
your
the video.
senses, and you
I
heard
watched the
it with
video,
your
but
ears, your senses.
oh,
So if the metaphysical is something that we can't interact with our senses, then how did you see this video of this person doing this metaphysical thing? Am I off base there?
no,
Or
no, a person, a human being, a bunch of this a monkey, this monkey, a bunch of beings, a bunch of molecules that flies with no nothing, with just spontaneously, with no chemical reaction that helicopters or aeroplanes use to fly. Maybe there is something that interacts with the atoms of this particular system, that is the human being, that we are not been able to reach to.
okay. So hang on, Anto. Anto, I don't know how much of this particular show you've watched, but a good couple of times, Dave and I have kind of had this like general theme of like, hey, sometimes there are things we don't have good answers for, and it's probably better to just say we don't know rather than inserting a conclusion and then making other decisions based on that. Do you feel like right now you're kind of doing that? I know that's a leading question that I just gave to you there, but it kind of sounds like to me what you're saying is quantum physics and those little tiny parts of atoms we're pretty sure exist. They're funky, and we don't know some things, and that could be a reason to accept all of these other claims that we don't seem to have good evidence for. That's what it sounds like to me. And I'm not saying that there aren't cool things with the Large Hadron Collider. Of course there are. But I don't think we can say, well, because we don't know enough about electron orbitals, that must equal spirits and gods and unicorns. Does that make sense? Or
well, I don't want to reach to a conclusion. I don't want to claim that I know how the supposed spiritual world works. I'm just very frustrated because I saw this thing that breaks the laws of physics in a very anthropocentric way, and I don't like it. And since
you don't like knowing the answer, not knowing the answer. Yeah. Let me interject. I like to go behind what we're saying to ask the question why, because I think that gets to the core of a lot of things that we don't like to talk about. And so if you see videos of people doing something that you don't think the laws of nature should allow them to do, then you get frustrated because you don't have an answer for that. And I understand that, because we like to have, we talked about it with the previous caller, we like to have certainty about things. We like to know things. We like to feel certain about the world we're living in, because the unexplained things, the unanswered questions, they leave us feeling uncertain and a little bit scared. If I don't have an answer for that, then I'm feeling a little uncertain. But I want to say to you, that's okay. You don't have to make up an answer for something that you don't understand just so you'll feel better about it. That's the lazy conclusion to come to. And I'm not saying you've done that, Anto. But what I want to say is I've seen these claims before about people levitating or ghosts or spirits or this thing moved across the room. And every time, and I want to say every time, the video is grainy, it's vague, it's shadowy, it's not clear. And I want to ask the question, why are these videos always so vague in this day and age of everyone carrying a high quality video in their pocket? Every phone now has a video, and yet we can't get any better videos of these mysterious things than we had 50 years ago with the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot. We still have these grainy, shadowy, vague videos that no one can really conclusively point to. If there were proof of the metaphysical world, I think we would have a pretty clear video, and it would probably be on 60 Minutes, and the whole world would know about it. But
we'd be doing it in hospitals already.
Exactly. Yet we still are dealing in these vague, shadowy, figurey worlds, and then everybody's jumping to these conclusions. Well, there must be more out there. There must be ghosts, because we want to have answers for questions that we don't understand. Yeah, when I see something that doesn't make sense to me, yeah, I kind of want to go, well, I know what that is. But the safer thing to say, even if it doesn't feel good, is to say, I don't know what that is. Right. But you know what? I bet if I hang around long enough, there'll be an answer that'll present itself. So I don't need to make one up today.
Yes. What?
What do you think? Give us what do you think about what Dave just said? Give us a quick 30 seconds. We're coming up close to the end. We got a couple of calls. Hopefully we can get to them, but give us a quick 30 seconds here, Anto.
Okay. No, I agree that this is the web. It's a very can be a very sensational place, a place when charlatans can trick you with there was a ghost in this video. See, a ghost orb, and they are mostly fake. And the last percentile are camera heroes. But I'm sorry, camera error. Sorry, my shitty English.
You're good. You're doing just fine. Trust me.
Okay, but this those category of those videos of people levitating that you can find on YouTube. Also, this the performance of this special head, this supposed magician that appeared in America's Got Talent.
Well, Anto, let me just say to kind of wrap us up so that we can move on. I think Dave said something just a second ago that was really, really good, which is when he has gone to investigate these videos, these claims, no matter how amazing they are, no matter where they are, when other people have gone to investigate these claims, time and time again, it seems to be the case, we come up empty. And I think that's okay, because maybe it means that something crazy, awesome, super duper cool, fancy happened, and we just don't have an explanation yet. I think hang out with us again. Maybe try giving Truth Wanted a call. They love a lot of levitating and ghosts and Bigfoot and stuff. But thank you so much, Anto, for hanging out with us today. We're gonna let you go.